Have you ever stepped out for a short walk just around the block or through the grocery store and suddenly felt like your legs were made of stone heavy, tired? Like each step takes more effort than it should? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many older adults begin noticing this after 65, even if they've always been active. And here's the thing. This isn't laziness. It isn't weakness. It's your body's quiet way of saying, please pay attention. Your legs are trying to tell you something. Maybe it's your circulation slowing down. Maybe your muscles need a little more support. Or maybe your nerves aren't communicating quite as smoothly as they once did. Whatever the cause, that heavy, tired feeling isn't something you have to accept as just aging. In fact, understanding why it's happening is the first step to taking your strength and comfort back. In today's video, we'll explore the real reasons behind heavy or tired legs after just a short walk, and what you can start doing to feel lighter, stronger, and more in control. So if you've ever felt frustrated, confused, or just plain worn out by something as simple as walking, you're in the right place. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who could use a little encouragement today. Together, we're building strength and wellness one step at a time. Feeling heavy or tired legs after a short walk, is it normal? If you're over 65 and find yourself feeling heavy-legged or unusually tired after just a short walk, you're not imagining things, and you're certainly not alone. This sensation is something many older adults quietly experience. It might show up as a dragging feeling, a sense of resistance in your legs, or simply that your feet feel too heavy to lift with ease. Now here's the comforting truth. This doesn't mean you're weak, lazy, or out of shape. In fact, this might be your body's way of asking for attention, gently signaling that something could use support or adjustment. While some tiredness is expected as we age, especially after physical activity, a noticeable heaviness or fatigue after just a light walk around the house or the block is not something you have to ignore. It's a subtle but important message from your body that deserves to be heard. Sometimes this feeling may come on gradually. One day you're walking the same route you've walked for years, but it starts feeling like more work. You might start avoiding stairs or taking longer breaks between steps. It's easy to think maybe this is just what getting older feels like, but that's not always the case. Many factors can contribute to this heaviness, from circulation and muscle tone to nerve function, or simply reduced endurance. We'll explore these causes more in the next parts of this video, but for now, understand this: recognizing the problem is the first step toward improving it. And the good news, you can improve it. Senior wellness isn't about ignoring the signs of aging, it's about meeting them with knowledge, gentle action, and a sense of control. When you start paying closer attention to these early signals, you give yourself the chance to respond in meaningful ways, with movement, with rest, with support, and with self-care. So if you felt your legs getting heavier, your walks getting shorter, or your energy running low too quickly, don't brush it off. This is your body talking. And just like any friend who comes to you quietly with a concern, it deserves to be heard, not dismissed. In the next section, we'll take a closer look at the possible reasons behind this tired, heavy feeling, and what simple changes can begin to lift the weight, both from your legs and from your daily routine. Because in the world of senior wellness, every step forward counts, no matter how small. And your journey to feeling strong again may start with something as simple as understanding why your legs feel tired, and choosing to do something about it. Poor circulation, a common but overlooked cause of heavy, tired legs. One of the most common yet often overlooked reasons your legs may feel heavy or tired after just a short walk is poor circulation. As we age, the blood vessels in our legs, especially the arteries, can gradually become less flexible or slightly narrowed. This can limit the amount of oxygen-rich blood that reaches the muscles in your lower body when you need it most. Think of your circulation like a two-way road. Your heart sends blood down to your legs, carrying oxygen and nutrients. Then your veins return that blood back to your heart. But if either side of that process slows down, even simple activities like walking can start to feel surprisingly difficult. You might notice that your legs feel tight, tired, or achy, even though you haven't walked very far. In some cases, people describe a feeling of heaviness like lifting their legs takes extra effort, almost like they're walking through wet sand. Others feel a dull, aching pain in the calves after walking that improves with rest. These sensations could be a sign that your leg muscles aren't getting enough blood during movement, a condition often called poor peripheral circulation. In more advanced cases, it may be related to peripheral artery disease, PAD, a condition that should be discussed with your doctor. But for many people, it simply starts as a mild but important signal that blood flow needs attention. It's important not to ignore these early signs. Poor circulation doesn't always cause sharp pain. Instead, it whispers through fatigue, heaviness, and subtle discomfort. There are many reasons circulation may slow down with age: a sedentary lifestyle, changes in blood pressure, underlying health conditions, or even long periods of sitting. The good news is that once you understand what's happening, you can start taking steps to support your circulation and ease the heaviness. Here are a few gentle ways to help improve blood flow. Keep moving throughout the day. Even short walks or standing up every hour can help. Try light ankle rolls or toe lifts while sitting. Avoid crossing your legs for too long, as it can restrict flow. Stay hydrated and maintain a healthy, balanced diet that supports vascular health. And most importantly, if you feel this heaviness regularly, especially if it's new or worsening, it's a good idea to speak with your doctor. A quick checkup can help rule out more serious issues and give you guidance specific to your needs. Senior wellness is about listening to your body and taking small, consistent steps to protect your independence and comfort. Circulation may seem like something invisible, but its effects are felt in every stride, every step, and every attempt to keep moving forward. By staying aware of signs like leg heaviness and knowing what they may mean, you're not just being cautious, you're being proactive. And that's what senior health tips are all about: helping you live stronger, move better, and feel more in control as you age. Muscle loss and reduced endurance: why your legs feel weaker after 65. Another common reason your legs may feel heavy, tired, or even shaky after a short walk is something very natural but not always discussed: muscle loss and reduced endurance. As we grow older, especially after the age of 60, our muscles begin to gradually lose strength and mass. This process is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the most common and quiet changes that happen with aging. It doesn't happen overnight, and it's easy to miss at first. But over time, it shows up in small but noticeable ways. You may find it takes more effort to stand up from a chair. You might need to rest more often when walking across a parking lot. Or maybe your legs simply feel worn out after doing things that used to be easy. That's because your leg muscles, particularly your thighs and calves, are doing more work than they used to, with less support behind them. Muscle strength is directly tied to mobility and independence, and when those muscles weaken, everyday tasks start to feel like workouts. Even if your heart and lungs are healthy, a lack of muscular endurance can make you feel tired much faster than before. The good news is this isn't something you just have to accept. With simple, low-impact movements and consistent activity, many seniors have been able to regain strength, increase their stamina, and reduce that heavy leg feeling. And it doesn't take hours in a gym. It starts with small, doable steps: gentle leg lifts while seated, walking for a few minutes at a time several times a day, light strength exercises using your own body weight. By maintaining muscle tone and encouraging your legs to stay active, you're giving them the support they need to carry you not just today, but for years to come. At the heart of senior wellness is this idea: you may be getting older, but your body still responds to care, movement, and attention. Feeling tired too soon after a walk isn't a sign to stop moving. It's an invitation to move smarter, with awareness, patience, and a plan that fits your body and your life. If you're noticing early signs of fatigue or weakness, talk to your doctor or physical therapist. They can help you find a routine that matches your current ability and supports your future strength. Because in senior living, every step counts, and every bit of strength you build today will serve you tomorrow. When your nerves are involved, how nerve compression affects your legs. After 65. Sometimes the feeling of heaviness or tiredness in your legs doesn't come from your muscles or your circulation. It starts deeper in the nervous system. As we age, it's common for the spine, especially the lower back, to go through changes. The small spaces where nerves pass through can narrow, leading to compression. This pressure on the nerves can quietly affect how your legs feel and move. You might not feel sharp pain, but instead you'll notice fatigue, heaviness, or even weakness, especially when walking. One common condition is something called neurogenic claudication, a fancy name for nerve-related leg fatigue. You may find that walking, especially while standing upright, causes your legs to feel tired, unsteady, or weak. But here's the clue: when you sit down, lean forward slightly, or rest, the discomfort improves. That's because those positions reduce the pressure on your spinal nerves. It can feel confusing. You may ask yourself, why do my legs feel fine when I'm sitting but weak when I try to walk? That's your body telling you it's not just about muscles or blood flow. It could be the nerves that carry signals from your brain to your legs. These nerves are like communication lines. When they're pinched or irritated, the messages get delayed or disrupted. That can lead to sensations like numbness, tingling, or a feeling that your legs are simply not cooperating. This can be frustrating, especially for older adults who value their mobility and independence. But you're not alone, and you're not without options. The first step is awareness. If you notice that your legs feel better, When sitting or bending slightly forward, like when leaning on a shopping cart, that's a common sign of possible nerve involvement. These patterns are worth mentioning to your doctor or physical therapist, who can evaluate whether your spine or nerves may be contributing to the problem. In many cases, gentle stretching, posture changes, or targeted exercises can reduce nerve pressure and help improve your walking ability. Sometimes even small adjustments like changing how you sit or incorporating short breaks during walks can bring comfort. At the heart of senior wellness is understanding that our bodies speak to us not always with pain, but with patterns. Learning those patterns and responding with kindness and attention is what helps us keep moving forward. If your legs feel tired after walking but better after sitting, that's not something to ignore. It's something to explore with care, with support, and with the guidance of professionals who understand aging bodies. In the journey of senior living, strength isn't just in the legs. It's in the willingness to listen, adapt, and take proactive steps toward comfort and confidence. Because every walk, even the short ones, matters when they're part of a life lived with awareness, intention, and care. Reduced stamina from a sedentary lifestyle. When inactivity makes walking harder. Have you ever noticed how even a short walk can feel like a workout, not because of pain, but simply from feeling drained or out of breath sooner than expected? For many older adults, this isn't just about age. It often comes down to one quiet but powerful factor: lack of regular movement. As we enter our 60s and beyond, it's natural to slow down a little. We retire, spend more time at home, sit longer, and perhaps stop doing the activities we once enjoyed. But over time, that slower pace can lead to reduced stamina, the kind of physical endurance we don't always realize we're losing, until something as simple as walking from the car to the store leaves us tired. Our bodies were made to move. When we sit too long or don't use our muscles regularly, our heart, lungs, and muscles gradually become less efficient. This doesn't happen overnight, but eventually we feel winded more easily and our legs tire faster than they used to. And when that happens, it's easy to assume I'm just getting older. But aging alone isn't the full story. Movement, or the lack of it, plays a major role in how strong and energized we feel every day. The good news is endurance is one of the most reversible parts of fitness even after 65. You don't need intense workouts or long-distance walks. Just small, regular activity can begin to rebuild your stamina. Things like taking a 5-minute walk after each meal, standing up and stretching every hour, doing light chores around the house instead of sitting all afternoon. These tiny changes add up, helping to retrain your body to move more, breathe better, and stay energized longer. At the heart of senior wellness is the idea that wellness isn't about doing everything, it's about doing something, and then doing it again tomorrow. It's never too late to rebuild stamina. In fact, many older adults find that after just a few weeks of gentle activity, their legs feel lighter, they can walk farther, and their daily energy improves. The key is consistency, not perfection. If you've been sitting more than moving, don't feel guilty, feel encouraged. Recognizing the cause is the first step toward change. And as always, if you have health conditions, mobility concerns, or haven't exercised in a while, talk with your doctor before starting something new. They can help you build a routine that's right for your needs. Senior health tips. Remind us that movement doesn't have to be big to be meaningful, because every step you take, no matter how slow or short, is a step toward strength, independence, and a fuller life. That's what senior wellness is truly about. When to talk to your doctor and simple things you can do today. Feeling tired, heavy, or weak in your legs after just a short walk might seem like something you should simply push through. Many older adults brush it off, thinking I'm just getting older. But if that sensation keeps showing up or begins to affect your daily life, it might be time to stop and ask a very important question. Is this something I should talk to my doctor about? The answer is, if your legs are regularly feeling heavy, fatigued, or unsteady, especially after light activity, it's worth bringing up with a healthcare provider. Here are a few signs that deserve more attention. You feel tired or weak in your legs after walking a short distance. You often need to stop and rest even when doing simple errands. Your legs ache, cramp, or feel tight while walking, but improve when you sit down. You've started avoiding stairs or long walks because your legs just don't feel right. You notice changes in skin color, temperature, or sensation in your legs or feet. These signs don't always point to something serious, but they do mean your body is asking for a closer look. Sometimes the issue is circulation, sometimes it's nerve-related, and sometimes it's simply about deconditioning. The only way to know for sure is to have a conversation with your doctor who can guide you toward the right care or simple next steps. And while you're waiting for that appointment, or even just thinking about making one, there are gentle actions you can take today to support your legs and your overall wellness. Here are a few small but meaningful steps you can start right away. Stand up and stretch your legs every hour if you've been sitting. Take short, slow walks, even around the house, to keep blood flowing. Stay hydrated and eat a nutrient-rich diet that supports circulation and muscle function. Observe your symptoms and make a few notes. How often do they happen? When do they feel better or worse? These small habits not only help your body, but also give your doctor helpful information to better understand what you're experiencing. At the heart of senior wellness is this idea. Taking care of yourself isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Listening to your body isn't weakness, it's wisdom. You know your body better than anyone, and when something feels different, it's not overreacting to ask why. Whether it turns out to be something minor or something that needs treatment, your willingness to ask and act is a powerful part of senior living, the kind that keeps you active, independent, and strong. So if your legs have been feeling heavier than usual, don't wait for it to get worse. Talk to someone. Take a small step. Trust that your health is worth the attention. That's what senior wellness is all about. Choosing awareness, choosing care, and choosing yourself. If your legs have been feeling heavier, more tired, or slower than they used to be, please know this: it doesn't mean your best days are behind you. It means your body is asking for care, not criticism. Growing older brings changes, yes, but it also brings wisdom. And with that wisdom comes the power to pay attention, to take small steps, and to choose what's right for you. Whether it's improving your circulation, rebuilding your strength, or simply moving more each day, every choice matters. Every step forward, no matter how small, is an act of self-respect. That's what senior wellness is all about. Listening to your body with kindness, making adjustments with courage, and living each day with more strength, stability, and intention. If this video spoke to you, please like, share, and subscribe. Together we're building a path to healthier living, one informed, empowered step at a time. You're not walking alone. We're with you every step of the way.